I just turned this McDonald's into a museum without asking. This is the final boss of my mission to sneak art inside 3 places. And I'm doing this because I want to surprise people with free art in random places, but without getting caught. Starting with the first level, which is a library. I think in places where my art can stand out, and well, I think this is a good place to start. So I choose 2 book genres by myself to turn them into art pieces. The first one being cyberpunk, which after a quick research, I came up with a fast sketch. I can go faster and spill light. It's just I don't want to show up, you know? Yeah. Now, with the sketch done, I can start to give color. Now, to avoid any mistake, I read all the information AI give to me. Thinking neon, dressy streets, rains, I read all of it, I told you. So I finished giving the color, and I got a nice result. The city looks crazy, leaving aside it is in a cliff, that's completely normal. And now I can start making the second art piece I'm going to sneak. I actually give a lot of time to understand the genre. It's about creating magical and surrealistic worlds, and it is used often to make a social critique, so that's what I did. I create a city made of trees, thinking about what if humans live like another animal in nature. So I start to give color, and I came up with some interesting thoughts about the process. I think I have to use all the green colors I have. Okay, I totally take it back. I think that the color that is going to run out is brown. But well, you tell me, but it's clear that in the end, the color I ran out of was blue. Okay, so now that I have these 2 art pieces, I can go and sneak them. So here's the plan. First, get inside the library. Second, fool the librarian that I'm searching for another book. And third, sneak the art. Let's do this. Stopping there. I didn't say the most important step. 4. Run the fastest you can. So I went into the place, and there was an art exhibition that day. What a coincidence. After looking around for a bit, I went upstairs to the library, where there was a security guard who gave me a dangerous order.
Buenos días. ¿Al casillero?
I had to get everything I had in my backpack out. So I get inside the library with a water bottle, a folder, and sit in front of the place I was going to sneak the art pieces. Yes, you heard right, was, because behind me was a huge space between the bookshelves where there was people in there. That's my face off. Where do I sneak the art pieces now? And well, I thought, why not sneak the art in the table I have in front? So I went for it. But just right there, something unimaginable happened. A worker from the library started to organize books in front of me. I tried to fool her by pretending I was just drawing in a paper. But suddenly, and thankfully, she left. And just like I said, I was ready. I started to cut the tape I was going to use in secret before flipping the art pieces and get outside the library. Then when I had all the pieces, I just stopped and looked around if there was any worker. And there weren't any. I started to tape the art pieces upside down, really fast and really nervous. First flipping the data sheets, and finally the art pieces. I didn't film how they look at the end, because I take seriously the last step. With the first place achieved, we can pass to the next level, which is the weirdest place I could ever think about, but with a larger audience. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Okay, like I was saying, it is the weirdest place I could ever think about, but it is one with a large audience. I'm going to sneak art inside public bathrooms. Why not? I'm going to make chill art pieces that are going to relax people, make them feel comfortable, and if they like them, they can take it. After washing their hands, of course. So I'm making paintings, because in almost all the public bathrooms are these hooks where I can hang the art pieces. The paintings are going to be landscapes with a 2D geometric look. But for each one, I'm going to increase the details so they can fit to any person's taste. Now that I have these two art pieces that are sunrises, for the two left, I'm going to make sunsets. For the two canvas left, I kept the 2D mountains and I tried to keep the geometrical look for the sky, like I did with this one. But I end up mixing the colors at the end. Now for the last piece, I give a lot of detail. Just listen to this. So I keep the promise of giving more details, and both of the art pieces end up looking really good. I put 2 of the art pieces in my backpack and 2 in a bag. Well, let's go sneak them, okay? I arrived to the mall where I was going to sneak the art pieces, and I went to the first bathroom. Let's do this. This is the hook I was talking about before. I hang the art piece in there, but it was a little bit wobbly, so I secure it, and with this one done, we have 3 left to sneak. So I went to the bathroom next door, which had 2 hooks. And I was casually looking down when I saw this. That's a cell phone. Somebody left their phone in here, and for sure they were going to come back and might caught me hanging the art pieces, so I had to get out of there fast. I was really scared of being caught that I was here, and I went all the way to the other side, where the bathrooms were bigger. But I went inside, and when I looked in front of me, there was no hook, because it was on my side. It was supposed to be in there, but they decided to move it. That really scared me. I hung the art piece fast and it looked good, but the people outside were 5 minutes in there and haven't left. And a second after that, they left. When a cleaning lady just arrived, and my first thought was get out there fast. But then I hear footsteps, and she left. So I went really fast to the bathroom next door. And just when I closed the door, she came back. The good thing is that I have a potato chip in here in case I had to stay longer. Just kidding, I place the art piece really fast and I take the courage to get outside and face the cleaning lady. And that's what happened. I get out without getting caught and I went to the last bathroom close to the exit in case I had to get outside the mall fast. I finally arrived to the last bathroom and I was ready to hang the last art piece, but I'm pretty sure you will agree with me that this is the weirdest hook of all. And actually, it was the sturdiest one of all. And just like that, we did it. Now get out of there. I took my hoodie off to don't look suspicious, and I left. We achieved the second level, and we arrived to the final boss. Well, for this one, I'm going to make 6 art pieces, 2 abstract, 2 about buildings, and 2 art pieces of realistic animals. Okay, let's start. I start with the hardest art piece I was going to sneak. Now, while I'm doing it, let me tell you something. I didn't film all the process of all the art pieces because they are a lot, and well, I only filmed 3 of them. But here are 2 images of the ones I did. Now don't worry, when I sneak the art pieces in the McDonald's, you are going to see all of the art pieces. You have my word. Coming back to this art piece, it is a low-angle view of buildings, but the only thing that is focused is the bird I'm doing right now. The buildings around it are actually scribbles. Now the other art pieces that need a lot of detail were, of course, the ones of realistic animals. For the first one, I decided to make a panda, and this is how it looked at the end. I really like the result of this one. But for the second one, I decided to make one of the most important animals in my country. It is called oso de anteojos, which could be translated to bear with glasses. It is an endangered species, and I really want to give a lot of time to get a nice result that have a big impact in the people that look at it. Now with the last art piece done, I just have to roll the art pieces, sign the ones I didn't, and we are ready to sneak 6 art pieces inside this McDonald's. Let's go. I went upstairs to the second floor and there is no one in this floor. I'm the only person in the second floor. The problem is I'm exposed in every single place. Like if I start to sneak the art piece in here, they are going to see me. After saying that, I'm feeling safe because I was alone. A lot of workers start to come in. It started with 2, then 4, and after just 1 second, I have 7 workers in front of me. So of course, I get nervous. Then some of them left, and I feel confident to bring the first art piece out. And just right there, a worker came out of the bathroom that was at my side. I tried to keep it cool. Kinda. But when I just realized there was any worker in there, so I didn't think about it. I stand up, getting ready to sneak the art piece, and a worker appeared in the stairs. So I had to keep it cool again. Then she finally left and I felt confident to sneak the art piece. Sorry about this angle, can we cut? Yes, thank you. I spread the art piece down and this is how it looked. But I was so nervous, so I head up to the bathroom. I was thinking about leaving because I was so exposed, but then I thought I had sneaked art pieces inside public bathroom, so why not give it a shot? I start sneaking an art piece inside this McDonald's bathroom, just until I stopped filming. A tape that was hanging the art piece came out, and a worker just get inside the bathroom. Okay people, bad news. They spotted me, dang it. They just spotted me when I was hanging one of the art pieces. So yeah, sadly this is how this video ends. I achieved 2 levels and I failed the final boss. Maybe that's what you thought. I'm going to try to find another McDonald's because I have 4 art pieces left. Okay, I return back home because I understand some things. I can take all that time to spread the art piece because it increased the chance of me getting caught and it takes a lot of time. So what I'm going to do is keep the art pieces rolled and I'm going to place them in the tables so people can take them easily and they can see the art piece before they want to take it. Now the second thing I understood is I have to be faster, so keeping the art pieces rolled is going to help with that. Let's do that. So I arrived to the second McDonald's and just like the first one, it was empty. Okay, second shot, we are going to do this. We are going to make it, okay? So what I'm going to do is just take out the data papers and start to tape them and then take out the art pieces, place them in the tables, and at the end I'm going to tape one of the art pieces in that wall. I start taping the data papers really fast, as you can see, to then paste each one in a table. And just when I finish, just one person arrived and it's it kinda in front of me. So after being sure she wasn't suspecting at all, I take out the art pieces and place them near to the data papers. I placed the third art piece in the table and I was ready to sneak the last art piece of this video. But I began to doubt whether hang the art piece in the wall I said. I was trying to find a wall where the person in front of me can catch me hanging the art piece. But that was impossible. So while thinking which wall was going to be the one, I start taping the art piece. And when I was ready, I take all the courage I have to stand up and start hanging that art piece. I tried to stay calm, to not be suspicious, like this was a normal thing to do. Trying my best to be fast but not nervous. And actually, the person at my side didn't say anything, and I did it. Okay, we did it. Now there's one last thing to do. There's just one last thing to do. Make sure they know I wasn't here. Yes, you hear right. I'm going to expose myself. Come on, this looks really good in there, right? I tape in the wall a paper that makes sure Duarte wasn't here. And then I left the fastest I could. We have achieved the final boss of this video. Now let me tell you, this is just getting started. I'm going to be sneaking more art pieces in more random places to surprise random people. Sorry about that. I really wanted to look really serious, really dramatic. Sorry about that, but thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot. And if you really want to continue watching videos like this, subscribe.